Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So, we are doing a reading now for our Sagittarius. As you guys know, welcome back to Rika Knows, and we're going to be starting in the ethereal and then bring it down to the physical. And of course, we're going to get into a little bit of advice. I am not really touching into love today, guys, but if it happens, it happens. If not, don't tell me nothing, okay? I'm just kidding. No, seriously though, we're gonna keep it going. After this, we're gonna have Cancer, and then we're gonna have Gemini. So I had a little nice break. Let's get into this. So I did sit with the Sagittarius energy for a little bit. Y'all know I'm a Sag, so one thing that I do is make sure that my energy is not in the cards, so that way this message is collected to everyone and not just a personal reading, right? So please keep in mind that whenever you see this reading, it is made for you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Anyway, let's get into it. So, first thing I noticed when I was in the Sagittarius energy is that suddenly I felt the need to want to know more. Like I was just like, "Oh my god, like I'm ready to get into your reading." So, when I was taking my time, I saw that we had a couple of cards that dropped. So, we have Against Nature, and also we have the Moon. And I love this deck, guys. This is the Wild Unknown deck Alchemy by Kim Krantz. Love her. So anyway, immediately when these cards fell out, I just felt as if I was talking to someone who felt like they needed to know everything, right? I'm dealing with a Sagittarius at this time that is really having to let things go. So it's funny, as soon as I started to channel your energy, I was hearing R. Kelly, step in the name of love, step, step, side to side, round and round, hit the knot, separate, bring it back, and let me see you do the love slide. Okay? So, with that being said, the universe really just wants to see if you're able to stay afloat, keep it moving. So, first thing that I want to talk about is what you could be facing right now as a soul in general. Sagittarius, I feel like you're somebody who kind of is having a moment where you're having to trust the divine. Your emotions, your intuition might be on fire right now. You might be getting a lot of uploads via dreams or just synchronicity. So you could be driving, you see a billboard that has like your number that sticks out to you. For some of y'all who don't know, my numbers is 1208. When I see it anywhere, I'm like, oh yeah, that's for me. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. So spirit is sending you a lot of intuitive messages right now. It could be like you are driving down the road and you see a license plate that says like um, something familiar, and then you're like, dang, like is that for me, or like is that coincidental? It's for you. Like spirit is really trying to uh, put you on the right path. Sun, moon, rising. So we have here someone also who is having to trust your intuition. It could be that you're involving yourself into um, a new hobby like gardening, or you could be doing something new. I don't know why I'm yawning, y'all. Excuse me. But I feel like whatever this is, Sagittarius, it seems like as if you're really going beside yourself and trying something new, something that is unknown, and it is giving you the heebie-jeebies. Okay, because I feel like some of you are like you are north noted. You like you're supposed to go to the north or whatever you feel like is your truth. But for some of you, you guys have been playing it safe, and so now you're going to have to go against the grain, against what people are normally used to you doing, and trying something completely new. But I wanted you to know that it seems like Spirit is trying to tell you that you're being intuitively guided. You're not by yourself. And not only that, but I'm hearing He's got the whole world in his hands. So basically, like, there's nothing you can do that you won't be protected as long as you continue to do things in your best energy and kind of separate yourself from things that are of negative light. So it makes you feel as if, maybe you're not doing the right thing. This could be friends, this could be family, like people who you keep around you who make you feel as if your choices are not of the best, greatest good. Because obviously, people can't see what it is that you wish to do for yourself. People are not able to know what your vision is. And Spirit is saying that sometimes you don't even know what your vision is, but at this point, you're just having to follow the leader. Follow the leader, leader, leader. But no, seriously, the leader being God, the leader being your inner hope, your inner knowing, and what you believe is the right thing to do. So we have alchemic wedding also and glass. So I just feel like someone out here, you're going to be inspiring a lot of people by taking this leap of faith into yourself. And Spirit is definitely pushing you to go ahead and do this, as it is something that is going to really elevate you. I feel like elevation is something that's huge here. Whether you're somebody who was already high vibing, then you might be getting new powers, or just new understandings. Clairvoyance could be something where you're starting to realize that you're having these thoughts. Someone could be driving and then you hear like, oh, get in the left lane, and then you do, and the next thing you know, you notice that the person on the right side of you, like, their car tire blows out because it was a nail in the road. But if you hadn't listened to make that left and get into the left lane, then you would not have known that your blessings were going to flow this way. So Sagittarius, Spirit is really asking that you begin to follow things that are outside of yourself. So that's what we have going on in the soul. So as a soul level, you have no idea what's going on, but you're trusting the divine because you truly believe that that's what's best for you. So let's go ahead and see what's happening for our I said Taurus. You might be dealing with a Taurus, but our Sagittarius in the physical, because I want to bring it down. So we're here as a soul. We're knowing that your soul right now is feeling really lost, but Spirit is trying to remind you that you can hear it if you take a little bit more meditation, a little bit more time to yourself. You might be around too many people that's really messing you up as well, Sagittarius. Just make sure that you have those few moments to yourself, even if it's going to hurt somebody else's feelings, because someone might feel like you're going against the grain by not wanting to hang out with them. YOLO, okay? You need time to yourself. So right here we have the Two of Wands, and then we also have the King of Cups. Okay, so this person is definitely taking a leap of faith onto what their own understanding about what makes you feel good, about what makes you feel evolved, what makes you feel seen, right? It could be I keep hearing gardening, so maybe some of you guys might be buying some new plants, or maybe one of your plants needs some of your attention or something like that. Definitely want to take care of that before something happens. But I just feel like a lot of you guys are interlocking to like a lot more people, or a lot more connections than you know. So this could be something that like is being woven together, and you don't know exactly how it's going to turn out yet. But Spirit is super supportive. Okay, so boom, what we have going on in the physical. Oh, Sagittarius, look at this. Empress, you could be a Libra, have Libra in your chart, or Taurus as well. Remember I said Taurus earlier, so you could be someone who has a Taurus in your chart as well. But Sagittarius, this is for you, and you're definitely in a very creative energy right now, very cultivative, something that is very attractive. People would want to be around you. This is probably also why you're being influenced to become a gardener, because they say that the plants can be very good people to talk to. I feel like whoever I'm talking to right now, Empress, you might be one of those people who have people around you who you don't feel like you can completely speak with or talk to. You might also be a very good teacher, or someone who gets along with children. Either way, what I see here is that you've basically been in a level of transformation. As you elevate and you're picking up yourself, I see here that in the physical, Spirit is giving you a lot of options. But I'm talking to a Sagittarius that's not really doing too much. I feel like the Sagittarius I'm talking to at this time has kind of really been chilling about making any dramatic moves. And it seems like you have options. You can go hang out with friends, or you can try new food. It seems like you have been option of, you know, who are against you, or who are not working for you. You also have been might be looking into getting a new home or a new pet or something like that. Now is the energy, Sagittarius, because you're doing what makes you feel good, right? And even though it might not be planned, it's kind of like you're being told that if it came to you in a dream, or if it makes you feel more at peace, then to please go ahead and pursue it. So let's go ahead. I really want to keep this Empress though, because like, why is she so bad? Like, that's a bad bitch. So anyway, let's go see what's happening with this Two of Wands. And these cards are new to me, so the Star came out. This is about wish fulfillment. This is about really taking a leap of faith towards wish fulfillment and whatever it is that makes you happy. I am gonna leave. It's funny because the Star card came out, and then also the Moon, but we also have the Empress. So Sagittarius, immediately, this is super huge energy. This is energy that has been cultivating for a while. I truthfully believe that the divine has been cultivating with you to create whatever this is that is coming abroad. What I do also notice though is that the King of Cups though seems kind of like tired, like they've had a long day. So Sagittarius, this is not your message that it's time for you to relax or do nothing. If anything, this is your message that it's time to kick up the speed. I just lost the card. Hold on. It's the other way. Naturally, of course, right? All right, so boom. We have for the King of Cups fighting. So, Sagittarius, whatever it is that your intuition is telling you, it's a lot of people that's not going to agree with you. Maybe some people don't want you to travel, or they don't want you to build without them. I feel like something here could be about like you maybe deciding to build with other people, partner up, and these partners, even though they are of good intention, they are actually stopping you from building the way that you need to. Right now, a solo project might be in your best mind, because I'm hearing like, don't tell anybody what you're up to. Don't tell anybody what you're up to, because it seems like they keep you chained. It's a Sagittarius is that's this intuitive, is someone who would not want to do stuff that would cause havoc around other people or make people feel less than, or conflicted. So this Sagittarius, you're basically not building a tower the way that you would like to, because you don't want to hurt other people's feelings. I get it. What I'm saying to you, Sagittarius, is that it's not time for you to be thinking about nobody else. It's time for you to grab whatever opportunity you have coming to you, and take it for that, right? Instead of allowing yourself to be taken aback and feeling like you're not getting what you want. But it's funny, because I feel like the Sagittarius I'm talking to, you've been working with these people, and they've been receiving whatever it is that they've been looking for, because they've been using your ground, they've been using your soil, so they've been very fertile. But what I'm understanding is that it's time for you to tell people, don't touch my soil. Like, not today. Let's see what's going on here with the Seven of Cups. Because Sagittarius, I just feel like it's time for you to be a little bit selfish. I feel like it's also time for you to just kind of like trust where things are flowing to right now, because I mean, it's not all underneath your control. What you can expect coming towards you very soon is the energy to be strong about this new stable offer that you're trying to create for yourself. You can expect that that is actually going to heighten whatever it is that you're headed towards. So let's see what clarified, because I had the Seven of Cups, but I clarified it, and it said the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Okay, so I just want to show you it really fast. We have the Six of Pentacles, and this is the Queer Tarot deck, by the way, guys. Got it in Texas. All right, so we have the Six of Pentacles, and then we also have the Three of Swords right there. What that's telling me is that Spirit is needing you to be discerning right now, because obviously you have a lot of options, right? And they're really saying to you that what is familiar to you might be the exact thing that has hurt you in the past. It seems like someone here is used to being around things that they have to persevere from, or overcome. Spirit is asking you to get yourself out of the mindset that you have to struggle for something to be successful. Because what I see here is that you're used to, it's to a point where now the people who are in your past, they've been breadcrumbing you for so long, and you know how much things that you've given to them in the past. And it comes to a point where now you're meeting new people, and you are expecting nothing less than for them to be equal. So you're watching how much people give you, and if they give you energy or time, finances, then you're making sure that whatever you give them back is about the same or equal. Is same, equal, that's the same thing. But you're making sure that it's an equal reciprocity here. Reciprocity is huge right now, and I think also it could be because the moon and the Pisces, we are in Pisces season. Pisces does superly affect Sagittarius out of all signs, especially if it's in your chart, mostly because Pisces is more of a need to slow down and feel things. I feel like whoever you are, Sagittarius, it's okay for you to sit with your emotions. That's why the King of Cups is here, because if you were to know why you feel the way that you feel, you would be able to figure out how to get beyond it, as opposed to you ignoring how you feel and just kind of trugging on. Because I know Sagittarius are very goal oriented, very much so like, hey, you know what, I'm headed to go do this, do. That's a Sag all day long. However, I see you slowing down and kind of figuring out, hey, okay, this is hurting me. This hurt me in the past. This cannot go with me anymore. And Spirit needs you to do so, because at this point, what you're building is not something that you want to give away fast. I don't know why I'm yelling like this, y'all. So let's see what's happening with the Four of Swords for our Sagittarius. Four of Swords. You're thinking about who you want to join you. You're thinking about your partnerships. See, because it came out twice. The first time it came out, I was like, nah, it's not for you, but it's definitely for you. So with this this three of Cups coming out for this Four of Swords, I feel as if just really pay attention to the people and the partnerships that you are having at this time, Sagittarius. You will see the truth because your intuition is on fire at this time. Even though you might seem like things around you might be rocky, because I see you thinking about getting a new pet or moving to a new home, or you might be doing a new thing with your career, or just changing your friend groups altogether. Even though it might seem like the environment around you is unstable, please remember that you have stability within yourself and that your intuition will guide you. Your gut will tell you when something is not of the right manner. Because I feel like for whatever step you're about to take next, partnership is important for you. Relationships are important for you, but you need to see the truth. You need to see the truth in all of this. No matter what is happening around you, you need to recognize what is your goal and how do you get there and who is actually helping you to get to your goals and what are you using as a simple distraction. You will know what this is, and you will be able to take this leap of faith. But geez, you're gonna have to trust your emotions. You're gonna have to trust your intuition. You're really gonna have to trust that little voice, and then also be able to decipher if you're only doing something because of something you learned in the past, or if that person has actually shown you it. It's kind of like getting a new boyfriend, right? If you've been played before, you're gonna always be trying to see what that person is doing, right? Because in your past, you've had to learn that not everybody was trustworthy. So now you're getting older, you want to be into a true trusting relationship and have true love. That means that you have to actually invest and give trust. And that might be hard for you because of the fact that the previous relationships that you had have kind of torn you down. What I'm seeing here is that Spirit is asking you to open the gate and also be more give yourself a little bit more flowers, right? Because you can recognize when somebody's taking from you too much. You can be someone who makes better decisions or chooses the right partner or knows when to invest or when to stop. You have set up better boundaries. Look at this. Look at this. I say boundaries, and this is what comes up. What is she set up at? She's guarded, so that way nothing else will come hit her from the behind, and she's prepared. And that's what Spirit is reminding you, Sag, is that you're prepared for this next step in your journey. So please continue, like, communicate, spread love in all that you do. Remain intentional and grateful. I'm also getting the energy here that someone here, I'm seeing stars, so jewelry could be important as well, or traveling. Someone might be going somewhere, but the cycle that you've been used to about being hurt or not being able to trust people is over. So go ahead and take this new leap of faith. Go ahead and do this journey, because what I'm seeing here is that you've been scared. You've been scared to journey. You've been scared to go somewhere, but this commitment is calling you. Your destiny is here, and either you gonna hold on to it and not go nowhere. You're gonna stay in the same place, or you can sneak out and leave these people behind that's been keeping you behind. Because at the end of the day, you got a family to take care of. You got people that you want to succeed. You got a place that you want you and your family to go, and they won't be able to get there if you just sit around smelling the flowers. Okay, so smell the flowers, but also trim them up, cut them up how they need to go. Grow yourself, grow your life, and move accordingly, because I mean, it's yours, it's your life. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? All right, so you guys know that we're at what, 18 minutes? That was pretty fast. Let's go ahead and give you some advice, Sagittarius, before I end this. What is the advice for Sagittarius? Face your financial fears. I feel like Taurus got that as well. Something here about just like really being honest with yourself about what your fears are. We've been talking about this whole time. You might be afraid of being hurt again, or you might be afraid of not succeeding. You might be afraid of just being too great. That could be a thing too, Sag. But guess what? You have to recognize that we're human. We still make mistakes. So if you're too great, you're still gonna have moments of being humbled, right? And not even having to be humble. You can remain humble in yourself if you continue to remain practical about what it is your goals are. I feel like whoever here might be watching you, it's like you saying to someone, hey, like, I can't wait to buy this house, and the house might be worth $1 million. And the person might look at you and be like, oh, how are you going to afford $1 million house? But they're not going to say that to you because you're a Sag, right? So they're just going to be like, oh, okay. But they're going to laugh at you. But you can feel that because your intuition is so strong. But Spirit says, first of all, recognize that person, because they're not for your greatest good. They don't see you for who you are. And then recognize yourself, because why are you even sharing your plans? Just don't even speak no more, Sag. Just do. that just do. Don't even speak with people no more about what it is that you plan to do, because it seems like someone here, you might have someone also who's looking at whatever plans that you have and kind of like evil eyeing you a little bit, just delaying whatever it is that you have planned because this person doesn't see the best for you. But you are deserving. Wow, Spirit is really encouraging you over and over again, Sagittarius, to take whatever leap of faith this is. You could be a artist in some type of way. You could like to draw. You might be a swimmer. I'm seeing a lot of water here too. Employment change and raise or promotion. I don't need to say nothing else to y'all, Sagittarius. Just please focus on your priorities. Ironically enough, this is the card that came out for me when I finished the last reading. It said, hey, you know what, Reek? Do the right thing. Keep on pushing out these readings because you know what? This is something that you like to do, and it's something that you can do with your eyes closed. Look at me, reading with my eyes closed. Whole point is, guys, focus on your priorities, Sagittarius. An employment change is here. A promotion could be definitely in your way, or just making more in general. So who doesn't want to hear that? Because why? Because you're deserving of this as you decide to face yourself. People say financial fears, but honestly, sometimes when this card comes out, I feel like it's just facing whatever it is that's your blockage, facing your blockages, recognizing them, saying, hey, you know what, I know that I feel like I've never had enough. That's what someone I'm hearing. I feel like I've never had enough because you always had to like budget or whatever the case is, but you've always had what you needed. And you were, it's like if I tell you that a reading is $20, you'll find $20 to go get a reading, but you wasn't going to do the work for the $20 until you knew that you needed $20. So is it that you don't have it, or is it that you don't want it? And if you want it, then go get it. That's the whole message right here. So before I leave, I do want to give one more thing for our Sagittarius piece of advice before we head out the door. This is more like a relaxing moment because, you know, Erika knows we want people to be relaxed. So let's see what they say. Whew. Okay. We have a blessing woven in truth. Have the courage to speak your truth, and a heavy burden will be lifted. It is best that everyone involved know where they stand. The truth will set both you and others free. This is a blessing for all concerned, but most of all for you, dear one. So, guys, your blessing comes when you speak your truth. When you recognize who these people are that don't do good for you no more, when you know that things are over for you, this is when you'll really be able to live in your truth and be able to have what it is that you're looking forward to having. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining Rika Knows. Make sure to like if this resonated with you, and we'll be back next time. Peace.